Well, good morning, Gators. It is Monday, April 27th, 2020, and here is your math for today. First, we are going to start out with our daily math review. On number one, we are doing a little bit more of dividing decimals. So we are going to be looking at 96.24 divided by 2. Number two, we are multiplying decimals again. Now keep in mind that you guys pay attention to how many decimals are behind, or how many numbers are behind the decimal, to know exactly where to place that decimal point. On number three, Jill asked for 2 triple dip ice cream cones. If each single dip cone costs $1.69 and each extra scoop of ice cream is 85 cents, how much will he have to pay? On number 4, we are looking at parallel and perpendicular lines. So if you remember what we talked about a couple weeks ago, that will help you on this one. Number 5, lines CD and EF are they parallel and perpendicular again? So the same skill, just 2 different times on those. Now, if you forgot what those mean, that is where you are able to go back in your OneNote to help you out on that. And I'm just going to make that screen just a hair larger there. There we go. And on our daily word problem, we are looking at some money this week. Sierra has been saving money for the summer. During the first 5 months of the year, she saved $45 a month. In June, she saved $45, but then she spent 1/3 of it for her mom's birthday. How much money did Sierra save for the summer? So that's what we are looking at for that. And then let's switch over to the PowerPoint. Now, for our actual learning for our math today, we are going to be analyzing a swimming competition. Our goal is to analyze a swimming competition by comparing finish times expressed in the hundredths of seconds. Why do we measure time and distance in sports to the hundredths place? Well, it is because the hundredths place has determined winners in many sporting competitions, where otherwise there would have been a tie. So as we look at this basketball scoreboard, you can see that there's 46.4 seconds left, and it is a 3-point game. So knowing exactly how much time is crucial in this situation. Now, our essential question is, how can we compare and subtract decimals to the hundredths to analyze data? So in this task, you are analyzing the results of a men's 100-meter breaststroke competition in the 2016 Olympics. You will select 4 of the top 8 swimmers at a time and then organize them into 2 matchups to compare the finish times. Here is the data that you are going to be using. And then, as you can see, there is the round 1, round 2, and the final. Now, one way to solve this problem is shown. Complete the chart for each round. Some values are entered for you. Then, calculate the difference between swimmers' times in rounds 1 and 2 to find out who wins. So you're going to fill out this information on here and then add in the time for Petey, Baladin, and then you are going to decide who is the winner between those. So who had the fastest time moves on. Then you're going to add the names as we go. Then as you go down here, you're just going to fill out this information so that it has the rest of it on there. Now here's an example of this chart filled in. This is not the one that you're going to fill in. This is an example. This is an example. Do not use this information. And then you can see how they do kind of match up. Now also, we do have some vocabulary that we're going to go over really quickly because you will need this information for the forms quiz after you have filled out that chart. First vocab word, addition, which is the process of finding the total of one or more numbers. Compare, to tell whether one number is greater than, less than, or equal to another number. Decimal is a number with a decimal point in which the value of each digit is 10 times the value of the digit to its right. Decimal point, a dot used to separate the whole number part of a number and the part that is less than one whole. Equation is a mathematical sentence with an equal sign that shows that two expressions have equal values. And there are two examples for you. Greater than means more than or bigger. The symbol greater than means greater than. So the example is 5 is greater than 4 and 1/3 is greater than 1/4. The hundredths place is the position of the second digit to the right of the decimal point. Less than is smaller than or not as big, and the symbol there means less than. So the example is 5 is less than 10 and 1/6 is less than 1/4. Matchup is a pairing or combining of athletes for a competition. Place value is the value of a digit based on its position in the number. In the base 10 numeration system, the digit 2 in 526 is in the tens place and has a value of 20. Subtraction is the process of taking one number away from another. Tens place is the position of the first digit to the right of the decimal point. Units place is the position of the first digit to the left of the decimal point. And again, that is all of the vocabulary that you will need to complete today's task. When you go in to take the form on the bottom of your task today, and it's not showing up here because I accidentally closed out that window, you'll need to use that information to fill out the form. That is it for math today. As always, if you guys need help or have questions, please reach out to us and we will get back to you as soon as we possibly can. Thanks, guys, and remember, as always, it is great to be a Gator.